A warship the size of 6,600 tons just joined India's Navy, and over 3/4 of it was built entirely on Indian soil. INS Mahendragiri, commissioned today in Visakhapatnam, is the 6th stealth frigate of its kind to enter service in just 18 months. This is not a routine naval ceremony. That's an assembly line proving itself. India's Navy currently has around 140 ships. It wants 200 by 2035. So how close is Mahendragiri bringing that target? What exactly makes this frigate genuinely Indian, not just Indian assembled? And can this pace of shipbuilding actually be sustained? Let's break it down. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh commissioned INS Mahendragiri today, July 11th, at the Visakhapatnam dockyard, formally inducting it into Navy's Eastern Fleet. It's the 6th ship of the project, 17A Nilgiri-class, designed entirely in-house by Navy's own warship design bureau and built by Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited in Mumbai. Singh called it combat ready, said it would strengthen India's resolve for a secure Indo-Pacific. He also pointed out something worth pausing on. 6 frontline frigates delivered to the Navy in roughly a year and a half. That's an extraordinary pace for warship construction anywhere in the world.
साथियों, हाल ही की घटनाओं ने भी एक बार फिर यह सिद्ध किया है कि एक सक्षम और रेस्पॉन्सिव नेवी किसी भी राष्ट्र के लिए कितनी आवश्यक होती है। वेस्ट एशिया में कॉन्फ्लिक्ट शुरू होने के बाद आपने देखा इंडियन नेवी ने ऑपरेशन ऊर्जा सुरक्षा के माध्यम से 9,000 करोड़ रुपए से अधिक मूल्य के आवश्यक कार्गो को लेकर चल रहे 18 मर्चेंट वेसल्स को सुरक्षित एस्कॉर्ट किया। यानी हमारी नेवी केवल एक फाइटिंग फोर्स नहीं है, बल्कि भारत के इकोनॉमिक इंटरेस्ट की भी मजबूत संरक्षक बनकर हमारी यह इंडियन नेवी इमर्ज की है। साथियों, INS महेंद्रगिरी इस पूरी मैरीटाइम स्ट्रेटेजी को और मजबूत करेगी। यह हमारे ईस्टर्न सी बोर्ड की शक्ति को यह बढ़ाएगी, हमारी ब्लू वाटर रीच को यह विस्तार देगी और इंडियन ओशन रीजन में भारत की उपस्थिति को और अधिक मजबूत बनाएगी।
This isn't a symbolic vessel. It is a genuine multi-mission blue water warship with a full load displacement of about 6,670 tons with a top speed of 28 knots. It is built for stealth with reduced radar signature and a high degree of automation built into its systems. Its weapons package includes BrahMos surface-to-surface cruise missiles, among the fastest and most lethal anti-ship weapons in the world, alongside the Barak 8 surface-to-air missile system. It also carries a multifunctional radar, Indigenous rocket and torpedo launchers, an integrated anti-submarine warfare suite, electronic warfare systems, and a close-in weapon system, all tied together by an integrated combat management system. That combination lets it fight simultaneously against threats from the air, sea surface, and underwater. Here's the number that matters the most. Mahendragiri carries over 75% indigenous content. That single figure is the actual headline, not the ship's weight or its missile range. This did not happen by accident. The construction involved a wide network of Indian industries, including a significant number of small and medium enterprises, spreading both economic benefit and technical capability across the country's defense manufacturing base. Rajnath Singh specifically highlighted Andhra Pradesh's growing role in this ecosystem. pointing to the AMCA fighter jet facility being built in Puttaparthi and a new naval systems manufacturing unit for Bharat Dynamics Limited coming up in the Anakapalli alongside Mahendragiri itself entering service on the state's coastline. Mahendragiri is not operating alone. It is 6th of 7 planned Nilgiri-class frigates. The 5th ship in this class, INS Mahendragiri, was commissioned less than 3 weeks ago on June 21st by Prime Minister Modi himself in Kolkata. The 7th and final ship, INS Mahendragiri, is still under construction at Gardens Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers in Kolkata. This means within a single year, Navy has added 2 major frontline frigates to its fleet and a third one already in the pipeline. This is what a functioning, high-output domestic shipbuilding program actually looks like in practice, not just in policy documents. Zoom out and Mahendragiri fits into a much larger plan. As of this year, the Indian Navy operates around 140 to 145 warships and submarines. It has 45 more vessels currently under construction and in principle approval for another 195, including 69 surface ships, 6 submarines and 120 fast interceptor craft. The roadmap is specific. A fleet of 150 to 160 ships by 2030, crossing 200 by 2035. In 2025 alone, the Navy commissioned 12 warships and a submarine, its busiest year yet. 2026 is targeting an even higher number, with plans to induct up to 19 vessels, which would be the highest annual induction in the Navy's entire history. None of this expansion is happening in a vacuum. China's naval presence in the Indian Ocean region has grown steadily, and India's own Mahasagar vision, focused on security and growth across the wider region, depends on having enough hulls in the water to maintain a sustained, credible presence far from its coastline. A blue water navy isn't built with one ship. It's built with a pipeline of ships arriving on schedule, built at home with weapon systems India doesn't have to import in a crisis. INS Mahendragiri isn't just another warship joining the fleet. It is proof that India's shipbuilding ecosystem can now deliver a complex, heavily armed stealth frigate roughly every few months, not every few years. The real test from here is whether India can build one more frigate. It's whether this pace holds steadily long enough to actually turn a 140-ship navy into the 200-ship force. It's promised by 2035.